What happens when two hard-working mums down tools and go on strike for 4 days, leaving their homes and children in the hands of their husbands? Which dad will cope best with the challenges mum has set? Will it be bathroom fitter Lee, who can't seem to fix his own house? Or will it be wrestler Chris, who thinks a clothesline is something that goes round the ring? Our family advisor Anna Raven will be watching to see if the dads can make light work of the challenges ahead.
Dads often say, how hard can it be to look after the kids in the house? Well, they're about to find out.
First, let's meet the Bulldogs. Mum Sally cooks, cleans and looks after their 2 children, Cubby and Jessica. Dad Lee is a bathroom fitter, but while his own house sits unfinished, he's busy listening to the radio.
Yes, what a goal!
He'll take the kids out for 5 minutes to the shop or something. Other than that, to be fair, he doesn't really do an awful lot else.
I don't cook. I don't clean.
I don't think he'll cope without me.
Before Sally goes on strike, it's time to test Dad.
What is Jacob's teacher's name?
Mrs. Benny.
Which bath towels are the children's?
Pink one Jessica's, yellow one Cubby's.
What year is Jacob in at school?
Reception.
How many loads of washing do I do a day?
6, 7, 8.
Not bad, Lee. 3 out of 4, but Sally's mind's made up.
Dear Lee, just to let you know, I'm going on strike. I want you to use this time to realise all that I do.
I brush, mop and polish the floor in the lounge every day. I want you to do the same. Please don't let me down. Also, don't forget the Mums on Strike golden rules. No TV, takeaways or telephoning for help. Good luck and look after the babies. Lots of love, Sally. P.S. To help you concentrate, I've taken your radio. No more talk sport. Can't listen to the football. No way.
With Lee home alone, Sally will be relaxing at the Brandon Hall Spa and Retreat. And while she's there, she'll be watching his every move. Back home, it's day 1 and Lee's first task is to get the kids dressed and off to school. Cubby's got other ideas, though.
Stop being awkward. Nice try. Don't you want to go to school?
But you have to go to school, you have to learn. You're only 4 and a half, you haven't learnt enough. Daddy's still learning and Daddy's 35.
Learned everything.
I wish you had.
Cubs. Cubby. You're making me noise now.
Not my sister.
Get off my sister.
She's your last chance.
Better get a move on, Lee. School starts in 5 minutes and it's a 10-minute drive.
We're late. We're 5 minutes late now. Bye, darling. Have fun.
Hi, Jess.
Good morning.
What's zippy today?
Wet, late, apologetic. Other than that, I think it went rather well. Now Dad goes home and does all the cleaning. That's the plan.
Yes, Lee, that is the plan, starting with Mum's beloved floor.
He's mopping it the wrong way. And then he's walking on it. He's got to walk down the room over it now.
Voila. One clean floor.
Time to meet our second family, the Peacocks. Chris and Holly have 2 boys, Connor and Jake. Supermum Holly works all hours washing, cleaning and cooking. Dad Chris can tackle anything in the wrestling ring, but the only thing he can grapple around the house is his games controller.
Yes.
You can look after the children, fine, do that excellently, but not do anything else at the same time.
I know I'm going to cope really well. I've had days off with Holly and she doesn't really work that hard anyway.
There's no way he can look after the children and clean, he won't do it.
Before Holly leaves, how much does Chris know about family life?
What day is bin day?
Bin day is Thursdays.
What is Connor's birthday?
September the 19th.
What are the boys' shoe sizes?
You take them to Clark's and get them measured if you're going to buy them shoes.
How many teeth does Connor have?
6.
Pretty good, Chris. 3 out of 4. So why is Holly off?
Dear Dear Chris, I am going on strike. I am fed up of having to do all the housework on top of looking after the boys and going to work.
Maybe with me gone, you will realise I had to learn how to run a house. I didn't just magically know how when I became a mum. Have fun with the boys. Love you all, Holly.
Wow, this is fantastic.
P.S. I'm taking the microwave with me. Oh, okay. I think this is going to be cool. No problem.
While Chris is left in charge, Holly is being pampered at the Ulverston Manor Hotel and Spa. It's the morning of day 1, and Chris has taken the boys to nursery.
Whoa! Oof.
Oh, that's nice, he's sitting and playing with them. Usually I just drink tea and talk.
That's a very big snake.
Oh, they've got an apron on him, that's good. I never managed to get him to wear an apron. He's doing better than me.
Are you enjoying yourself? Normally I'd be talking to Holly moaning about Chris, so... Yeah, so what would be your worst nightmare? What would be horrible to have to do?
I don't know, just if there's some huge poo incident or something like that.
It happens to me all the time, I have to deal with it.
Having to do all the washing while they're still out.
The washing just goes in the machine anyway, so I don't even think that's that hard.
All right, then the ironing.
So why don't you do it then?
Shall we do some singing now?
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Come here, baby.
Rock, rock, rock your boat gently down the river. If you see a polar bear, don't forget to shiver.
Bye-bye. Thanks for a lovely time. Really enjoyed it.
Back at the house, Chris receives a text from Holly.
Today you need to do the ironing and take Jake to get a haircut. Lots of love, Holly. Aww,
This is the first time Chris has even seen the iron, let alone used it.
that looks like it's heating up. Kids are playing nicely, which is also a bonus. Ironing out the creases.
It's really obvious that he's never done it before. Bless him.
That can't be good. Well, I don't think it's getting really less creased, to be honest. All I'm doing is like moving slight creases into like worse ones. It does feel reassuringly warm, and at certain times the garment is smoking. As you can see, it is ever so slightly more creased than when I started. It's something I would definitely avoid in the future.
Coming up, Lee gives Sally food for thought.
Cooking dinner.
Let's hope they don't get food poisoning.
And it's can't cook, won't cook for Chris.
Chicken nuggets. Ultimate sin.
Hard-working mums Sally and Holly are on strike, relaxing at a luxury spa while their husbands juggle the chores and the kids. It's late afternoon on day 1 and bathroom fitter Lee is preparing the evening meal.
Quality.
What has he got? Ready-made meal.
Remove sleeve and film lid. I see you have to remove the sleeve. Sit there, don't move.
Ready-made meal, and he's left Jess sitting on the side on her own.
That's what it's supposed to look like that. Move sleeve and film lid. I did that. 200 centigrade, I did that. It's been 46 minutes.
Is it lasagna or something?
It's bubbling in the middle.
When in doubt, ask a 4-year-old.
Come, what you think, Pudding? Don't come. Is it cooked? I'd say it was. I honestly, genuinely would. The presentation's not going to be fantastic, I'm afraid. So you'll probably kill me when you see this, darling. I apologise.
Oh, no, you could have cut it up for her.
Jessica. Whoa. Is that nice, Jessica?
Yes.
Good as Mummy?
Yes.
Is it as good as Mummy? Pudding, how have you got it on your eyebrow? Surely you may have seen her, isn't it, Nug Nug? Wait there, I'll get a cloth for you. Look at that, Mum. She don't eat for you, she eats for her dad. One up for Dad. One up for Dad.
Let's hope they don't get food poisoning.
With dinner done, it's time to get the kids bathed and ready for bed.
Absolutely soaked us then, Jess. Come on then, Jess, let's get your talcum powder. Jacob doesn't want to get out first. Do you want you to get out first? Look, I'm going to make an executive decision in a minute.
What is it? Execution?
An executive decision?
Yeah.
It wears Daddy overrules everybody else and Daddy wins.
Daddy.
Yeah, that's the law of being Daddy. And until you can go to the European Court of Human Rights, you can't do anything about it. Naughty. That's it. You're out now. Yes. Get off that pipe. Get off the floor. You've just had a bath. Now, don't be silly. Keep still now. This is your last chance. Hang on, we're not done underneath. No, stop. Out of the shower.
Okay.
Come on. Bedtime for Jess. In your bed. In your bed,
Got
please.
no pyjamas on, Lee.
Oi, stop it now.
She's not going to know it's bedtime, Lee, unless you put her bedclothes on her.
This is not going to work.
1 hour later, and they're finally asleep.
Sally's job is a lot harder than I expected, and I shall never mind her again. I know that after one day.
Lee did really well today, until bedtime. He tried to put his daughter to bed without her pyjamas, and it didn't work. Once you've established a bedtime routine, you have to stick to it. If you don't observe the same set of steps every time, you're sending a signal that it's not yet time to settle down.
It's mid-afternoon in Northampton, and wrestler Chris has a cunning plan to avoid the cooking.
I'm going to pop into the grocer's just at the top here and get him a little fruit cocktail thing so I don't have to cook it. All right, come on, Jakey. You can put those bananas in the basket. And a couple of oranges. That'll do us. Whoa, Jake! Connor, they're not ours yet, baby. Thanks a lot.
Back at the house, Chris puts those limited culinary skills to good use, peeling an orange.
Holly's pretty much jumped into me about healthy meals and things like that. I used to be all about the crisps and the sweets, but Holly watches a lot of daytime TV, believe it or not. I'll tell you all the things to avoid.
He's got the right intentions of trying to feed them the healthy things, but he hasn't got the sort of inclination to do it and sit and cook a healthy meal for them.
Connor can store grapes in his mouth for up to 6 weeks. He'll put everything in front of him in his mouth, and then while he's sleeping and stuff, digest it that way, just in his cheeks. I think his cheeks are acting as a sort of stomach. I'll get Connor to do his angry face. It's really, really funny. He just goes like this. Don't you, Connor? It's the funniest thing I've ever seen in my entire life, as long as I've lived.
It's the end of a busy day, and Holly's not impressed.
It's just a bit of a mess. Food on the windowsill is not very nice.
No, Jakey, love ya. Today's been really cool, mostly because the children have been really, really good. So I haven't had any major tantrums or anything like that. At the moment, everything's looking like it's not really going to be too bad.
Chris fed his kids a fruit platter for their tea. This may sound like a healthy alternative, but it isn't. He's got 2 growing boys and they need a proper balanced diet. That means protein, carbohydrate and a small amount of fat. It's great to give fruit as an alternative to sweets or pudding, but not as a main course.
Back in Birmingham, it's day 2 for bathroom fitter Lee, and in Cubby's bedroom, there's a surprise waiting from wife Sally.
Hey, can you please come and get Jacob some curtains, as I'm sick and tired of these chipboards. Yes, baby, OK. Where am I going to get curtains from? Is there a place called Curtains R Us or something?
Curtains
no idea. Where's she get curtains from? I have no idea. It's going to be the market.
While Lee ponders that one, Mum's got another surprise in store.
Here comes Richie.
Is that Jane?
Hello.
Hello. Didn't expect to see you.
Can I leave you then?
Can you chill out with me?
Come and pick you up later.
About 10 minutes, yeah?
Go on, 15. Come on, Richie. Let's go to the park. How high? Very high. Is that high enough?
Where are her tights? And why has she got a summer dress on?
Whee!
I'm gutted that I can't listen to the radio today because of my beloved football. So I'm going to have to think of something ingenious to do.
Like looking after your kids instead of listening to the radio.
Back home, it seems Lee's forgotten to sweep and mop the living room floor. Sally's pride and joy.
Look at the state of it.
At least he's taking the curtain measuring seriously.
Come to the edge, Pudding.
Sally took my radio away from me in the house, but she specifically didn't say that I couldn't listen to the radio. She said I couldn't listen to the radio in the house. I'm going to put my beloved football results on now and see what game we got live.
No, Lee. No, radio.
My beloved sports on now.
What about your beloved children and my beloved bloody floor that you still haven't cleaned?
It's just pure and simply coincidence that I happened to be in the vehicle at kick-off time. It wasn't planned. It surely wasn't planned.
Sneaky bugger.
It's 28 inches, 66 inches and 28 inches. Half of it's 47 and half of it's 47. 28 is 56. It's 56, 116, 121.
Then you'd have to bow the two pairs together.
Half 94 is 47 plus your net for puckering, don't we?
Each curtain is 66 by 54, but when you gather it, it halves.
That's a single curtain?
No, that's a pair of curtains.
So I'd have to have 4 curtains?
Yeah, altogether, yeah. But it'd be two curtains, really.
Got you. Come on then.
Right, got that? No, me neither. But at least Lee's happy. Back home and it's late afternoon. Time for Richie to leave and for Lee to work his magic in the kitchen again.
Jamie Oliver, eat your heart out. I'm about to show you how to cook a mean spag bol.
Where do you again, Dad? Don't understand. Daddy. Daddy. Daddy.
Yes, baby.
Daddy. Mama, let's go.
He hasn't done it from frozen, has he?
Daddy cook.
No, you don't cook it from frozen, you donut.
Now what's he doing?
Daddy's cooking dinner.
Don't chop onion on top of a flipping chest of drawers either.
It's the first time I've prepped a dinner for the children. I've never had to do this before, to be honest.
What are you doing?
I feel like doing Davy Bellamy now. Look at the greenery, look at the greenery.
You don't put spinach in spaghetti bolognese.
So you can, eh?
Dad, you're amazing. You're a chef, aren't you?
No, mate, I'm deaf. I'm not a chef.
I'm using this cooker that was created in the Stone Age. I might as well just go and get a hot rock and try and put food on it. I don't know how the hell she's managed to cook for so long on such a heap of junk. Spaghetti's had around about 11 minutes. I'm just going to do a test, as I was showed to do when I was younger. That's fine.
Is that nice?
Good. Eat your heart out, Mum. I've actually done something right.
Oh, at least they've ate it. I wouldn't have from frozen mince.
All right.
That's Cubby's. No, it's mine. No, that's Cubby's. No,
Come here. Come to me, quickly. Just want to talk to you. Well done. I know we have to appease. Look, get used to giving in to women, mate, because it's going to happen the rest of your life. So just accept it now and swallow it as pride and be a proper man about it, because Daddy's doing it now at 35 and no doubt Granddad's doing it at 68. So, come on, mate. It's called life. I understand what angle Mum's on about, when she's on about, well, I can't cook this and I can't do that, and it's hard when the kids are in the kitchen, and it's hard when the kids are trying to have dinner and you're trying to wash up and you're trying to keep an eye on them. I must admit, man, you could do 27 pairs of eyes and 14 arms.
I can't believe that washing is still in the machine at the end of the day. That's going to smell. I'm not very impressed about the house. I always clean the house every day, so I'm not very impressed with him about that at all.
Lee's choice of summer clothes for a cold day got Mum Sally very annoyed. But if you have a child who resists coats and scarves and warm clothes, don't fight too hard. Let them have an afternoon's chill. They'll learn a valuable lesson.
It's day 2 for wrestler Chris, and the first task Holly has set him is to mow the lawn.
Now, as you can clearly see from this evidence, very, very wet grass, not safe enough to mow.
He said that even in the summer when it was bone dry. It's always an excuse about lawn.
So it's on to task 2, fitting a new bathroom door handle.
With regards to DIY, if it's an easy job, Holly will do it. And if it's not, my dad will usually come over and do it. I'd rather get someone in that's experienced enough to do it. Whereas Holly's from the mind that she'll have a go and wreck something.
That's clearly not a bathroom door handle. We're not going to have a lock on the bathroom then. Doesn't look like we are.
With the DIY done, it's time for Chris to do what he does best, wrestling.
They both really like it at the moment, even Connor from a young age. I'd never push them into anything. As long as they're enjoying something, then I don't mind them watching it, and I don't mind them playing with wrestling toys and things. I wouldn't let them properly train or anything until they were about, 13, 14, something like that.
They're not going to be wrestlers, Chris. They're not doing it.
One, two, three. Robbed!
Chris must be exhausted after that fight, because it looks like he doesn't have the energy to cook. Again.
You coming, Daddy, to get some food? Whee!
Chicken nuggets? Ultimate sin.
Given the time, I probably could have done something a little bit more homemade. But we've been a bit rushed today with all the stuff we've had to do, so it's still good food. There's chicken there and little sausages and peas and stuff. Hopefully, still get a nutritious meal.
Chicken nuggets and chips are not a nutritious meal at all. You should have took them home and cooked them something healthy.
If Holly could have seen me today, I think she'd have been proud of the way that I looked after the kids again and kept them happy and smiling all the time.
He hasn't done any of the domestic duties, he hasn't cooked, and he hasn't tried to do the things that I do at the same time as looking after the children.
Parents do sometimes differ about what hobbies are suitable for their children. Dad Chris loves to wrestle with his boys, while Mum Holly really isn't impressed. My attitude is, unless it's dangerous, let it go. That way you can have a break.
Coming up, Mum gets her own back on Lee.
Naughty mummy.
It'll do you good.
And what on earth is Chris up to now?
Oh my God, oh my God.
Hard-working mums Sally and Holly have gone on strike. They've left the husbands at home with the kids while they relax at a luxury spa. It's the morning of day 3 and Lee has finally got round to sweeping Mum's beloved floor. Yesterday he broke one of her golden rules by listening to the radio, but he's not going to get away with it. It's Bear at the door with a message from Mum.
Just had your missus on the phone.
Yes.
Apparently you've been cheating.
Why?
You listen to the radio.
Not technically. She told me I couldn't listen to the radio inside the house.
Well, I've been told you've been listening to the radio and she's told me to confiscate your keys, mate.
My car keys?
Sorry, mate, you've been a bad boy.
It's not fair.
No.
No.
Get them back in a bit, you will.
You're naughty.
They're Daddy's keys, aren't they? I'm not walking. I guarantee you that, man. Accelerator, clutch, brake. That's all these legs have done since I was 17. Love you, Bear.
You're walking, something you haven't done in years. It'll do you good.
No. Come on, then. get in now, let's get out the race. It's a long walk and a half, that is. Aye. All right. You want that one? Put it in the basket then, mate. Which one do you want? What else we got to get? Lemonade. Do you want to put that in the basket, Jess? All right, then. I think we're going to have to buy instant, mate. They ain't mashable. They're new potatoes. I haven't walked that far since I was 10, and that was the old jolly days. We used to walk around fields, out of breath, tired. I'm going to get revenge.
It's the end of the day, but shouldn't Lee be drawing the new curtains?
I couldn't put the curtains up today because I need a batten on the ceiling, otherwise it'll pull it down. At least I've got the curtains. The last 3 days have been different. I really do understand now what she goes through, and I don't know how she copes in this kitchen. I really don't. I'm going to stop doing the rest of the house now, and I'm just going to concentrate on the kitchen for a bit.
It's day 3 at the Peacock House. Connor's asleep and Chris is as relaxed as ever.
Still enjoying it. Mostly just spending time with the kids is really cool. So, no problems really so far.
Have you done any housework? That's what I'd do if Connor was in bed.
But why vacuum when there's a Halloween party to prepare for?
Really done.
Nearly done. Here we go, in 1. Happy pumpkin. Okay, we've got Halloween outfits. Jakey's going to be a little vampire. And Connor's going to be a little pumpkin. Wow, look how cool you look. Wait a minute. It's behind you, babe. Wait, don't panic.
No.
Do you not want it,
No.
They're really loving your outfits, Chris.
Yeah, there's my little pumpkin. Okay, Daddy's just going to go and get changed now, so he's all Halloween-y, okay? Tonight, Matthew, I shall be a colonial space marine. Right, we're now ready to move out. Let's go, people. Come on.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't believe he's wearing that.
So, I'm a space marine, Connor's a pumpkin, and Jake is a modern-day vampire, blending in with his surroundings. Ooh, who's there?
Little does Chris realise he's stumbled into a coven. And these witches have a bone to pick.
So, do you not do any housework at home?
Not
help you. If I work part-time, I do believe that my partner should help out a little bit.
I get two 35-minute breaks I do, 12-hour shifts.
That's a woman thing, and a man's thing is...
Trying to get out of it.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was just my partner, but I think that is men in general.
Yeah.
So, that's my opinion on it.
Oh, Jake, just help yourself, yeah?
Hats off to you, Chris. You've got a tongue lashing, but you've avoided cooking yet again.
They're eating here, they're fine. I haven't broken the takeaway rule.
Put it in the middle.
Do you want a sausage roll, Jakey? You like sausage rolls, don't you? I'm going to keep this for like the next week, so it better be good.
Oh, yes.
You better keep it on for tomorrow.
Say bye-bye, Jakey. Say thank you very much for having us. It was really, really cool. Bye. Thank you again. Looking after the kids all day isn't really that much of a nightmare, and although it is definitely a job, it's not the hardest job in the world by a long way. Mission accomplished. I'd definitely say that the only reason that it's been so easy though is probably because of the groundwork Holly's put in with the kids and the routines and things like that, because almost everything I'm doing is just stuff I've learnt from her anyway.
It's day 4 and the mums are getting ready to come home. But which dad coped best? Was it Radio Gaga Lee who got crafty in the car?
It's just pure and simply a coincidence that I happened to be in the vehicle at kick-off time.
Was confused by the curtains.
It's 56, 116, 121.
But conquered the cooking.
That's fine.
I'm really proud of him, and I knew he'd give it his all, which I think he has.
Or will it be Lord of the Wrestling Ring Chris who dodged the daily dinner?
Want a sausage roll, Jakey?
Dabbled with DIY and was dumped on his derriere.
I think Chris has done fantastic with the children and not much effort on the house.
Strike's over and Mum Holly's crept home.
There's so much to show you. New door handles, washing up's just about up straight.
Wow.
The garden's just gorgeous now.
Chris was a star when it came to entertaining the kids. But in terms of housework, cooking, he avoided it like the plague. Lee broke the rules, but he took his punishment like a man, and although he struggled, he did at least attempt all of the chores. And as long as he keeps his promise to his wife Sally of a new kitchen, he's my dad of the day.
Most Improved Dad Award presented to me.
Yay!
Congratulations, you've won a family day out at Drayton Manor Theme Park. Wow.